I found it. I found the jump shot that's perfect for me. So whenever I find the jump shot that's perfect for me, I want to relay it to you. If you're tired of seeing that shooting slump, you might want to try this jump shot out because it is mad consistent. I've had 30-point games with this jump shot, 40-point games, 60-point games. This jump shot is money. Once again, it depends on your build and attributes. My player is 6'8" and I have an 81 3-point rating. So you may have this base, you may not have this base. I just want to throw that out there first. So for the base, we're using Dyson Daniels. I like the Dyson Daniels base because it's smooth. It reminds me of Brissett from 2K23. And so that's why I'm rocking out with it, because I used that on 2K23 and this jump shot base feels mad familiar. So that's why I like it. For the release, I like the double clay release, man. If you don't like double clay, you can always change it, but I've been mad consistent with double clay. On 2K23, I use double clay. It just works for me personally. But like I said before, you can always get better stats by changing that. The most important thing is the Dyson Daniels base. For the release speed, we go all the way up. Animation blending, I was just pressing buttons. That doesn't matter since my releases are the same. So I know you're seeing that D+ time and stability and saying, yo, I don't like that D+. I feel you, but at the same time, it all comes down to your thumb. And for me, it's not about the grades you see here, for the most part, but it's all about consistency on the court. And with this jump shot, I'm super consistent, and that's why I rock it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into my settings. On my shot time and visual cue, I actually use set point. I like this because it truly feels like a one motion jumper. You release it right when the ball gets to your forehead, and it's gonna be green every time. Now, I do like push on this jump shot too, but I don't like how long I have to hold down the shoot button on push. I feel like set point is perfect for me. Yesterday on Twitter was so crazy because a lot of people was talking about shooting slump, and shooting slump was a feature that returned from last year. If you miss 3 shots in a row, the game would say you're in a shooting slump, and people believed that the game would decrease their stats, and therefore they would have to pass the ball or score a different way. But Mike came out and said today that shooting slump does not decrease your stats. Only getting hot and cold changes your stats. So this whole time, shooting slump was one big placebo. But with this jump shot, we didn't have to worry about any of that. I know what you're saying. D-Man, you really only take wide open corner shots. But at the same time, I've seen people miss wide open corner shots all the time. I just want you to notice the consistency. If you get into the groove with this shot and then pop takeover, you're going to be on the burner for sure. Like, this shot is money. And so that's why I wanted to share it with you, bro. This shot is shooting slump proof. And if you haven't tried it yet, I would check it out.